Okay. Tell me, are the voice and screen clear? All okay? Are the voice and screen clear? Okay, fine. Thank you. So, a very good morning to all of you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning to all of you. Let everyone join. Let everyone join. Fine. Tell me, are you solving the module questions and the additional questions of the first chapter that I have marked? याचे नंबर मी तुम्हाला लिहून दिलेले आहेत. Are you solving the module questions? And the extra questions? Try solving those questions on your own. Chemistry lecture will be rescheduled, okay? Harsh, chemistry lecture will be rescheduled. Sir will inform you. Chemistry teacher will inform you, right? You have to solve all the module questions. You have to revise entire first chapter properly. You have to read all the notes. You have to understand the notes. You have to read with understanding. Okay, reading with understanding is important. And then you will apply that understanding to solve the examples. Apply that understanding to solve those examples. Maintain one notebook for module exercises. Maintain one notebook for additional exercises. Okay. Sir, 15 test का syllabus. Neil, syllabus already सांगितलाय first chapter. केव्हा सांगितलं syllabus? कुठे आहेस तू? Syllabus of the test is first chapter. Right now we are in the second chapter, scalar vector. Everything before बाकीच्या सब्जेक्ट्सचा, अरे बाळ, केमिस्ट्रीचा सिलेबस केमिस्ट्रीच्या सरांना विचार. मॅथ्सचा सिलेबस मॅथ्सच्या सरांना विचार. बायोलॉजीचा सिलेबस बायोलॉजीच्या मॅमना विचार. इज दॅट ओके? Everything taught before this slide, scalar vector and calculus, this is the second chapter. याच्या आधी जे काही शिकवले फिजिक्स मध्ये, all that will be taken as a first chapter. Okay, unit, dimension, measurement, errors in the measurement, and that basic mathematics part, all that. Second chapter is scalar vector and calculus. Fine. Chalo, everyone has arrived. सगळेजण आलेत. Let's start. So in the last lecture, ultimately, sir, extra questions मध्ये doubts ते ग्रुप वरती सेंड केले तर चालतील का? Yes, कर. जे क्वेश्चन सॉल्यूशन बघून पण समजत नाही, those questions you shall post on the group. And others can also answer that question. Just like I am answering that questions, I have answered some of the questions like that. You can also just select that question and reply. जो मेसेज टाकलेला असतो त्या मेसेजला पर्टिक्युलर त्या मेसेजला रिप्लाय पण देता येतो ना व्हॉट्सअप वरती. पर्टिक्युलर त्या मेसेजला सिलेक्ट करून रिप्लाय म्हणायचं. मे बी पेज वरती लिहून फोटो पाठवा ऍज अ रिप्लाय सोल्युशनला, सोल्युशन म्हणून क्वेश्चनला सोल्युशन पेज वरती लिहून पाठवा. और यू कॅन write down in words. That is also okay. Fine. So try solving those questions which I have marked. Okay, extra questions and the module questions. Fine. Now, in the yesterday's lecture, ultimately we said that derivative gives slope of tangent to the curve at given point. At given point, very small change in y divided by very small change in x. Basically, change in y upon change in x. Change in y upon change in x is the slope of line. opposite upon adjacent. But if that change in y is very small and that change in x is very small, in that case point q and point p are very close to each other, so they are almost a single point. It is a one point. So at a given point you get slope. At a given point you get a slope. So derivative gives slope of tangent at given point. Okay, slope of tangent at given point. Write down the example, everyone. Write down. Given a curve, equation of the curve is y is equal to 3x square minus 5, full stop. Find slope of tangent at a point. Find slope of tangent at a point, slope of tangent at a point, and the point is given as 2,7. X coordinate is 2, y coordinate is 7. Fine, sir. First of all, you will find out derivative and then you will put the x coordinate as 2, y coordinate as 7. So write down solution. Slope of tangent is equal to derivative dy by dx at given point. Okay, slope of tangent means derivative. So dy by dx. So dy by dx of, tell me the answer of the derivative. This you should do orally. Okay, derivative of this term minus derivative of this term. X raised to n ची derivative येते तुम्हाला. This is constant into variable format. Constant can be taken out of the derivative. Orally, tell me the derivative orally. Correct, Sheetal? Sohini? Siddhi? Devi? Vedika? Tanvi? Shaina? Arya? Bhakti? Soham? Shweta? Ikra? Ira? पार्थिवी, आदित्य, विधी, देवाशी सगळ्यांना यायलाच पाहिजे. कृतिका? रोहन? Derivative of each term can be found separately. Addition, subtraction. If there is addition and subtraction, derivative of each term can be found out separately. So derivative of 3x square minus d by dx of 5. Now this is constant into variable. X is variable, 3 is constant. Constant into variable format. Constant can be taken out of derivative. D by dx of x square. D by dx of x square minus. Sir, this is only constant. This is not constant into variable. This is not constant into variable. This is only constant. And derivative of constant is 0. Change in 5 upon change in x. Sir, 5 will not change. 5 is just a number. How can it will change? It is a constant. So change in 5 upon change in x. काय असतं? dy by dx म्हणजे काय असतं? Derivative म्हणजे काय असतं? Very small change in y divided by very small change in x. So dy by dx. Just like d phi by dx, very small change in 5. Sir, 5 will not change. 5 is constant. Change in constant 0 upon anything 0. So derivative of constant is 0. Derivative of x square, orally you shall write derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. So derivative of x raised to 2 is 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. No need to write 1. So answer will be 2x. So 3 into 2, 6x. No need to write 0. Fine. So this is the answer of dy by dx. This is the answer of slope at any given point. You want the slope at point 2, 7. X coordinate 2 असताना y coordinate 7 असताना. X coordinate 2, y coordinate 7. No problem. Or just give me 1 second. Let me verify. If the x coordinate is 2, what will be the y coordinate? Whether this question is right or wrong, let me that verify first. If the x coordinate is 2, put here 2. What will be the answer? 2 square will be 4. 4 into 3 is 12. 12 minus 5, 7. Question correct, hai na? Is this question correct? If I put x equal to 2, will I get y coordinate as 7? Yes. So question is correct. So whatever they have written is definitely correct. So slope of tangent at point 2,7 म्हणजे x coordinate 2 पाहिजे, y coordinate 7 पाहिजे. म्हणजेच derivative, see how to write it, derivative, put a bracket, then at the bottom write it as 2,7. Derivative at point 2,7. So 6x value at point 2,7. So instead of x you will put 2, instead of y you will put 7. Y ची value इथे कुठे टाकायची नाहीये. There is y term absent. Y term is absent, so put only x term. So in this way answer will be 12. In this way answer will be 12. Reply me in the chat box clear and written. Derivative at which point? 2,7. So 6x ची value at x equal to 2 आणि y equal to 7. x ला 2 put करा, y ला 7 put करा आणि आन्सर काढा. ते 12 आन्सर यायला पाहिजे. So that's the answer. Good. Now similar question I will assign you to solve. Check if you are able to solve it or not. चला बाळांनो लक्ष द्या. Let me give the question as y square is equal to 4x. Y square is equal to 4x. आता काय करताय बघू. आता dy by dx कसं काढणार बघूया. Find slope of tangent. Find slope of tangent at point 1,2. At point 1,2. You can verify whether this point lies on this curve or not. जो काही given point आहे 1,2 या कर्व वरती आहे की नाही व्हेरीफाय करू शकताय. If the x coordinate is 1, will the y coordinate be 2? x coordinate 1 असेल तर y 2 येणार का चेक करा. Put x coordinate as 1, y square will be equal to 4, then y will be equal to 2. X coordinate if it is 1, then y square will be equal to 4, means y is equal to 2. x जर 1 असेल तर y square 4 असेल, y ची value 2 असेल. So given question is correct. Find out slope of tangent at point 1,2. What we will do? dy by dx पाहिजे. d by dx of y square, d by dx of 4x. But d by dx of y square कसं काढायचं? Write down. Slowly you will understand. Taking derivative on both the sides with respect to x. Taking derivative on both the sides. Taking derivative on both the sides with respect to WRT, with respect to x, means d by dx on left hand side, d by dx of y square is equal to d by dx of, this is LHS, this is RHS. RHS is 4x. Derivative of 4x with respect to x you can find out. Derivative of 4x with respect to x you can find out. That you have already been taught. But derivative of y square with respect to x, how to find out? Now I have taught you one thing. That in derivative you can assume anything as x. In derivative you can assume anything as x. In derivative you can assume anything as x. So for time being, if I assume this y as x, for time being if I assume this y as x, so it will become x square. कारण एक्स वाला फंक्शन पाहिजे तरच विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स आन्सर काढता येतं. इथं झेड आहे, वाय आहे, पी आहे, क्यू आहे, स्क्वेअर आहे, क्यूब आहे, तसा नाही करता येणार. सो फॉर टाइम बिंग आय विल अज्युम दिस वाय ऍज एक्स. सो एक्स स्क्वेअर ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय आली असती बाळ? 2x. Derivative of x square is 2x. So derivative of y square will be 2y. Derivative of y square will be 2y. So I have assumed this y as x. I have assumed this y as x. कारण derivative with respect to x चालू आहे. Derivative with respect to x चालू आहे. So I have assumed this y as x and derivative of y square will be equal to 2y. x square ची derivative 2x आली असती. So y square derivative will be equal to 2y. Derivative of x square is equal to what? 2x. So derivative of y square will be equal to what? 2y. Fine. But you have to multiply the answer by the derivative of the term to which you have assumed as x. कशाला x assume केले? y लाच x assume केले. So it will be derivative of y square will be equal to 2y into dy by dx. Reply me in the chat box clear and written. Is this clear? Just reply me clear. चेक करा एवढं पहिल्यांदा समजलं का? मी y लाच x assume केलं. I have assumed the y as x and only then I can apply the formula कारण derivative with respect to x चालू आहे. So x square ची derivative 2x आली असती तसं y square ची derivative 2y. Just like that y square derivative will be 2y. And if the y square derivative is 2y, you have assumed this y as x, so you have to multiply the answer by the derivative of the term to which you have assumed x. ज्याला तुम्ही x मानले त्याच्या डेरिव्हेटिव्ह न मल्टिप्लाय करा. सो या आन्सरला d by dx of y न मल्टिप्लाय करा. फाइन. So what is d by dx of 4x? This is orally. This can be done orally. 4 outside the derivative of x with respect to x 1. Okay, you can do it orally. काय काय बेसिक पॉइंट्स तुम्हाला माहित आहेत? कुठलाही कॉन्स्टंट असेल तर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ कॉन्स्टंट 0 येणार आहे. डी बाय डी एक्स ऑफ, आता हे पाठच होऊ दे, डी बाय डी एक्स ऑफ एक्स रेस टू 1 असेल किंवा एक्स असेल, डी बाय डी एक्स ऑफ एक्स 1 येणार आहे. डी बाय डी एक्स ऑफ एक्स स्क्वेअर काय येणार आहे? 2x येणार आहे. डी बाय डी एक्स ऑफ रूट एक्स काय येणार आहे? रूट एक्स ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय आहे? 1/2 रूट एक्स आहे. हे सगळं पाठच व्हायला पाहिजे. Okay, every time you will not do that n into x raised to n minus 1, n into x raised to n minus 1. Every time no need to do that. So derivative of 4 outside the derivative, d by dx of x as it is. So this 4 as it is, or let us write it on the next line. So sir, 2y into dy by dx is equal to 4 derivative of x with respect to x is 1. So sir, answer dy by dx is equal to 4 as it is this 2y in the denominator. So sir, answer will be 2 upon y. Answer will be 2 upon y. So dy by dx, at which point you want slope of tangent at point 1, 2. So write slope of tangent at point 1, 2 is equal to derivative at point 1, 2 means 2 upon y ची value, 2 upon y ची value at point 1, 2. x coordinate 1 टाका, y coordinate 2 टाका. x coordinate नाही आहे इथे, नाही आहे तर सोडून द्या. If the x coordinate is absent, forget about it. Put only y coordinate. So 2 upon y coordinate is 2, answer is 1. Reply in the chat box clear and written. Derivative, geometric meaning of derivative is slope of tangent at given point. Slope of tangent at given point. Good. Fine. Now write down the heading as, everyone write down the heading as applications of derivatives. Applications of derivatives. Write down. applications of derivatives. झाले का बघा लिहू? Done? Good. Applications of derivatives. Applications of derivatives. Number one application, derivative as rate measure. Derivative as rate measure. Derivative as rate measure. Write down, just keep on writing. Initially you have to write, then you will understand. Rate of change of y, rate of change of y, rate of change of y with respect to x, with respect to x is defined by rate of change of y with respect to x, means change in y divided by change in x, is defined by delta y upon delta x, is defined by change in y upon change in x, is defined by delta y upon delta x. Change in y, what will be the change in y if x changes by some amount divided by change in x. y कितीने बदलतो divided by जर x बदलला तर, by what amount x changes, by what amount y changes if x changes. Okay, that is called as rate of change of y with respect to x, म्हणजे change in y upon change in x. Okay, if change in x, delta x म्हणजे काय, change in x, if change in x is very small, if change in x is very small, if change in x is very small, then change in y is also very small, and change in y is also very small, then rate of change of y with respect to means WRT म्हणजे काय असते, with respect to means WRT short form. Then rate of change of y with respect to x is dy by dx, or is equal to dy by dx, very small change in y upon very small change in x. Okay, this is called as rate of change of y with respect to x. dy by dx of y म्हणा, dy by dx म्हणा, or d by dx of y, dy by dx, or derivative of y with respect to x, or rate of change of y with respect to x, या सगळ्याचं meaning सेमच आहे. Everything means the same. Okay, everything means the same. Now let us try to solve some examples, then you will understand this concept. Up to this, reply me in the chat box written. इथपर्यंत लिहून झालं का सांग. Now just like y with respect to x, जसं y with respect to x आहे, some variable with respect to some another variable. इथं दोन वेगळे व्हेरिएबल पण चालतील, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ p with respect to q, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ a with respect to b, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ z with respect to w, असं पण चालेल. With respect to x येते ना आपल्याला, with respect to x we can do. So with respect to t, with respect to w, with respect to any other variable also we can do it. Okay, now take a question. The area of rectangle is changing with time. जसं y changes with x, तसं एरिया चेंजिंग विथ टाइम आहे आता. इज चेंजिंग विथ टाइम, इज चेंजिंग विथ टाइम according to following relation, according to following relation. Just like y is a function of x, जसं y function of x होतं तसं एरिया आहे function of time. जसं y depends on x, just like y depends on x, just like that area depends on time. So according to time the area is changing. 2t square plus 7 these many centimeter square. टाइमची व्हॅल्यू टाका याच्यामध्ये, पर्टिक्युलर टाइमला किती एरिया होता ते कॅल्क्युलेट करा. इफ टाइम चेंजेस एरिया विल ऑल्सो चेंज. इफ टाइम चेंजेस एरिया विल ऑल्सो चेंज. सो जस्ट लाईक y इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ x असं होतं ना, y इक्वल टू 2x स्क्वेअर प्लस 7, y इक्वल टू 2x स्क्वेअर प्लस 7, y इक्वल टू 2x स्क्वेअर प्लस 7 सारखं एरिया इक्वल टू 2t स्क्वेअर प्लस 7. जस्ट लाईक dy by dx there will be now dA by dt. instead of y later कुठलं वापरलंय a, instead of x later आहे t. that is okay, absolutely fine. so area value is these many centimeter square. area's unit is centimeter square or meter square. right now they have given the unit as centimeter square. find the rate of change of area. आता जेव्हा रेट म्हणतात, whenever they simply say rate means time rate. Find the rate of change of area, rate of change of area, rate of change of area. Find the rate of change of area when time is equal to 5 seconds. when time is equal to 5, टाइम 5 सेकंड असताना रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ एरिया किती आहे. ओके, रेट मीन्स नुसतंच रेट लिहिलं, बाकी काय लिहिलंय का? नाही. रेट मीन्स टाइम रेट, रेट मीन्स टाइम रेट, रेट मीन्स टाइम रेट. ओके, सो व्हॉट इज आस्क्ड? रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ y विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x. तसं रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ एरिया विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम. सो दिस इज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ एरिया म्हणा किंवा रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ एरिया विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम म्हणा, खाली टाइम आहे. आता नुसतं रेट म्हटलं की ते विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम असतेच, लक्षात घ्या. ओके, व्हेनेवर दे से रेट इट मीन्स टाइम रेट, रेट मीन्स टाइम रेट. सो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ एरिया एवढं म्हटलं तरी चालतंय, और रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ एरिया विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम. जस्ट लाईक dy by dx, नाउ यू हॅव dy by dt. dy by dx सारखं dy by dt. just like dy by dx, this is dA by dt. Fine. So what is A? What is A? Y is a function of x. तसं area is a function of time. Fine. इथं t आहे ना, मग इथं t चं फंक्शन पाहिजे. if here it is x, x चं फंक्शन पाहिजे. इथं जर z असेल, z चं फंक्शन पाहिजे. इथं x असेल तर x चं फंक्शन पाहिजे. if here you have t, here the function should be of t. area as a function of time. area is what? 2t square plus 7. just like d by dx of function of x. इथं x चं फंक्शन दिलं असतं, d by dx केलं असतं, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आला असतं ना तुम्हाला. मग आता इथे टाइम आहे, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू t आहे. करा बरं, कॅल्क्युलेट करा. व्हॉट इज द आन्सर? टेल मी. काय फक्त इन्स्टेड ऑफ x देयर इज t. एव्हरीवन फास्ट. करेक्ट श्री, करेक्ट देवी, शीतल, Kritika, Sohini, Siddhi, all of you are giving the correct answer. With respect to x है तसं with respect to t है, not a big deal. Derivative of each term you can find out separately. d by dt of 2t square करा plus d by dt of 7 करा. 2 is a constant. Constant can be taken out of derivative. t square is a variable. d by dt of t square. Sir, this is constant. Constant into variable नहीं है. It is only constant. So derivative of constant is 0. t square ची derivative. x square ची derivative with respect to x. तसं t square ची derivative with respect to t. डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ एक्स स्क्वेअर विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स येते ना आपल्याला, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ टी स्क्वेअर विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टी, 2t येणार ना. लेट मी राइट इट हियर. एव्हरीवन ऑब्झर्व दिस केअरफुली. d by dx of x raised to n, फॉर्म्युला काय, n into x raised to n minus 1. Then similarly जनरल फॉर्म्युला काय असेल, d by dt of t raised to n. इकडे x व्हेरिएबल होतो, इकडे टाइम आहे, t आहे. d by dx, d by dt, x raised to n, t raised to n. Just like the formula is n into x raised to n minus 1, here you will write n into t raised to n minus 1. So derivative of x square किती होती, d by dx of x square, 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1. Just like that. d by dt पाहिजे पण, d by dx असं d by dt, t square ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय आहे ना, 2 into t raised to 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, so 2t. So derivative of t square will be 2t. Right? Plus 0, so answer will be 4t. This is rate of change of area at any given time. Given time ला dA by dt किती आहे, rate of change of area किती आहे. पण आपल्याला काय विचारले, but we are asked rate of change of area when time is equal to 5. This rate when time is equal to 5. So this value when time is equal to 5 असं लिहायचं असतं. वरती ब्रॅकेट टाकायचा आणि बॉटमला लिहायचं find out this value, find out this value at time equal to 5. So find out this value at time equal to 5. What is the answer? Proper unit पण पाहिजे त्याला, नुसता आन्सर नको आहे. 4 as it is, time टाका 5, answer will be 20. 20 सेकंड असणार आहे. रेट विचारलाय बाळ, चेंज इन एरिया अपॉन चेंज इन टाइमचं युनिट सेकंड असेल. dA upon dt, change in area upon change in time unit second असेल. Will the answer be in the units of second? No. Area's unit काय दिलंय, सेंटीमीटर स्क्वेअर दिलंय. What will be the unit? Reply me in the chat box. 20 आन्सर आलंय, मला माहिती आहे तुमचं आन्सर आलंय 20. I got it, कळलं मला ते. What will be the unit? Area or change in area, युनिट तर सेमच असणार ना. एरियाचं युनिट दिलंय सेंटीमीटर स्क्वेअर, टाइमचं दिलंय सेकंड. आर्यन इज सेइंग मीटर स्क्वेअर. बर, नुसतं एरियाचं युनिट येणार आहे. अरे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढले, dA by dt, we have found out dA upon dt, change in area upon change in time. एरियाचं युनिट आहे सेंटीमीटर स्क्वेअर, सो चेंज इन एरियाचं युनिट असेल सेंटीमीटर स्क्वेअर डिवायडेड बाय टाइमचं युनिट आहे सेकंड, सो चेंज इन टाइमचं युनिट पण असणार सेकंड. जे युनिट एरियाचं असेल, unit of area is centimeter square, so unit of change in area is also centimeter square divided by unit of time is second, so unit of change in time is also second, so it should be this centimeter square upon second. Now all of you are giving the correct answer. It is centimeter square upon second. Is that clear? So the area was changing at a rate of 20 centimeter square per second when the time was 5 seconds. जेव्हा time 5 seconds होता, when the time was 5 seconds, the area was changing at a rate of 20 centimeter square per second. The area was changing at a rate of 20 centimeter square per second when the time was 5 seconds. When the time was 5 seconds. Up to this, reply in the chat box. Derivative as a rate measurement means d by dt, दूसरे काही नाही. Now let me give you one more question. You solve it and tell me the answer. Okay. Now I will give you one question. You try to tackle that question. Find rate of change of area means dA by dt for a square. Now the shape given is square when its side L, when its side L is equal to 4 meter जेव्हा त्या स्क्वेअरची साइड 4 मीटर आहे and the side length and the side is increasing, just keep on writing, and the size is increasing at a rate of side is increasing at a rate of 0.01 centimeter per second. Rate of change of length दिलाय तुम्हाला. The side is increasing at a rate of 0.01 centimeter per second and rate of change of area विचारलाय. This is the square whose side is increasing. If side increases, area also increases. If side increases, area also increases. If side increases, area also increases. And they are asking rate of change of area, dA by dt. When length is equal to 4 meter, ज्यावेळी length 4 meter झाली आहे आणि ज्यावेळी rate of change of length, the side is increasing at a rate of 0.01 centimeter per second. So what are the things we are given? We are given the length. ज्या मोमेंटला लेंथ 4 मीटर झाली आहे, लेंथ चेंज व्हायला लागली आहे ना, लेंथ इज चेंजिंग. सो लेंथ चेंज होत अल्टिमेटली किती झाली आहे, लेट्स से 4 मीटर. ऍट अ पर्टिक्युलर इन्स्टन्स ऑफ टाइम द लेंथ इज 4 मीटर and at the same time the length is increasing at a rate of 0.01 centimeter per second. So rate of change of length दिलाय. So म्हणजे काय दिलंय, dl by dt दिलाय. Rate of change of length, d by dt of length means dl by dt. dl by dt side length किती दिली आहे, rate of change of side length किती दिलाय, 0.01 सेंटीमीटर पर सेकंड. आता युनिट मध्ये प्रॉपर केअर घ्यायला पाहिजे. ओके, वी हॅव टू टेक प्रॉपर केअर इन दी युनिट्स. ओके, either just modify the unit in the question itself so that थोडासा क्वेश्चन डिफरंट आहे, सो युनिटला आपण कॉम्प्लेक्स करायला नको. लेट अस टेक द युनिट एज युनिट ऑफ लेंथ एज 4 सेंटीमीटर. ओके, लेट्स कीप एव्हरीथिंग इन सीजीएस सिस्टीम. लेंथला सेंटीमीटर मध्ये ठेवूया, अदरवाइज त्या मीटरला परत सेंटीमीटर कन्वर्ट करत बसावं लागेल. लेट्स नॉट डू दॅट, लेट्स कीप इट इन सेंटीमीटर. फाइन. So we are given this and we are asked dA by dt. So first of all what you are going to write is area of the square is equal to length square. Area of the square is equal to length square. Then you will take derivative with respect to t on both the sides. Taking derivative with respect to time. Taking derivative with respect to time on both the sides. On both the sides. So what you will get? You will get d by dt of area is equal to d by dt of length square. Okay, implies that next step काय येणार, dA by dt पाहिजे आहे, d by dt of area पाहिजे आहे. Keep it as it is. So write d by dt of area as it is equal to. आता मला सांगा बाळांनो, इथं टाइम आहे, मग इथं टाइमचं फंक्शन पाहिजे. इथं एक्स असेल तर एक्सचं फंक्शन पाहिजे. इफ हियर यू हॅव टाइम, दिस फंक्शन शुड बी ऑफ टाइम. इफ हियर यू हॅव एक्स, दिस फंक्शन शुड बी ऑफ एक्स. सो हियर यू हॅव टू अज्युम समथिंग एज टी. आता इथं टी नाही आहे ना, मग तुम्ही कशाला टी अज्युम करणार? रिप्लाय इन द चॅट बॉक्स. This is L, this is L square, and this is t. So you have to assume something as t. Only then you will be able to write down the answer. Otherwise not. जसं x असतं तर कशाला तरी x assume केलं असतं. So yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. कशाला t assume करणार बाळांनो तुम्ही? इथं तर with respect to t आहे. So something you have to assume as t. So here L, you will assume this L as t. If this is L square, you will assume it as t. So it will become t square. Derivative of t square with respect to t, 2t. Derivative of t square with respect to t, 2t. x square ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x 2x. डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ t स्क्वेअर विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू t विल बी इक्वल टू 2t. मग t स्क्वेअर ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 2t आहे, तर l स्क्वेअर ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 2l, l स्क्वेअर ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 2l, l स्क्वेअर ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 2l multiplied by l square ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 2l आली. Now you have to multiply the answer by the derivative of the term to which you have assumed as t. जसं to which we have assumed as x, ज्याला x मानलं होतं त्याच्या डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं असतं, d by dx ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं असतं. तसं आता तुम्ही याला t assume केलं, you have assumed this l as t, so you will multiply the answer by the derivative of the term to which you have assumed as t. आता x ने assume केलं, आता t assume केलंय, so l ला तुम्ही t assume केलंय, ज्याला तुम्ही t assume केले त्याच्या डेरिव्हेटिव्ह न मल्टिप्लाय, त्याच्या d by dt न मल्टिप्लाय. कशाला assume केले? l लाच assume केले. सो आन्सर काय आलं? dA by dt चं आन्सर काय आलं? 2l as it is. This d by dt of l means dl by dt, dl by dt. So therefore dA by dt, that is rate of change of area, try to understand this 2l as it is or 2 as it is. What is the value of length? 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter. Unit लिहायचे असतील तर लिहा, no problem. 4 centimeter multiplied by what is dl by dt? dl by dt is 0.01 centimeter per second. dl by dt is 0.01, put a bracket, centimeter per second. What will be the answer? 2 into 4 8. 8 multiplied by 0.01. 2 into 4 is 8. 8 multiplied by 0.01, that will be equal to 0.08. Centimeter into centimeter, centimeter into centimeter, centimeter square. The second in the denominator as it is. So that should be the answer. When the length is equal to 4 centimeter and the length is increasing at a rate of 0.01 centimeter per second, area was changing at a rate of 0.08 centimeter square per second. Area was changing at a rate of 0.08 centimeter square per second. In this way you can read it. Up to this, reply me in the chat box. Done? Good. Fine. Now let us write the next application. Derivative as a rate measurement we have done. Now write the second application. Derivative for maxima and minima. Maxima and minima. Now what is maxima and minima? We will understand. Slowly we will understand. So draw a graph, draw kara. Let us draw a graph. Let us say the y is function of x. Y is a function of x, f of x. Y is equal to function of x. Let's plot y on this axis. Let's plot x on this axis. Let's say the curve is like this. The curve is like this. Okay, fine. Now derivative means slope, that we know. Derivative means slope, that we know. This is the maximum value of y. This is this point. At this point, y is maximum. At this point, y is maximum. Here you have y as maximum value at this point. At this point, for this value of x, x च्या या व्हॅल्यू साठी y ची व्हॅल्यू मॅक्सिमम आहे आणि x च्या या व्हॅल्यू साठी फॉर दिस व्हॅल्यू ऑफ x, y is minimum. Exactly here, y value is minimum. Here the y value is minimum. Okay, slowly try to understand. So for this value of x, let's say at x1, at when the value of x is x1, the value of y is maximum. And let's say when the value of x is x2, let's say value of x is x2, value of y is minimum. x1 ला y maximum आहे आणि x2 ला y minimum आहे. So this point is called as point of maxima. This point is called as point of maxima. Okay, and this point is called as point of minima. या point ला काय म्हणतात? Point of maxima. And this point is called as point of minima. This point is called as point of minima because y is maximum at this point. When the x was equal to x1, when the x was equal to x1, x जेव्हा x1 होता तेव्हा y maximum होता आणि x जेव्हा x2 आहे तेव्हा y minimum आहे. Okay, so at which point, at which value of x y is maximum, at which value of x y is minimum, this can be done with the help of derivative. Okay, so let us write at maxima. At maxima ला विचार करा. Maxima, at maxima if I draw a tangent, at maxima if I draw a tangent, I will get derivative at maxima. Derivative means slope dy by dx, dy by dx. Now let me write one extra point here. Let me write some extra point here. If the line, slope means tan theta, right? Slope means tan theta. Slope means tan theta. Let me draw the graph and you tell me whether the slope is positive, negative or zero. Okay, if the line is like this, if the line is like this, it is making acute angle with the x-axis. X-axis बरोबर त्या line ने किती angle केलाय? Acute angle केलाय. So for this line, slope is positive or negative or zero? It is positive because this is acute angle. This line is making an acute angle with the x-axis. So here for this line, slope is positive. If the line is like this, if the line is like this, if the line is like this with the positive x-axis बरोबर angle बघायचा. This line is making obtuse angle, second quadrant वाला angle. So for this line, slope will be, for such a line, slope will be negative. For such a line, yes, slope will be negative. And if the line is parallel to x-axis, if the line is parallel to x-axis, means it is making zero angle with the x-axis. If the line is parallel to x-axis, anywhere, maybe in the first, maybe in the second quadrant, anywhere. If the line is parallel to x-axis, it is making an zero angle. So tan 0 is equal to 0. So slope of this line is equal to 0. If the line is like this, tan theta, theta is angle made by the line with the positive x-axis. For such line, slope is positive. For such a line, slope is negative. For a line parallel to x-axis, slope is 0. For a line which is parallel to y-axis, slope is what? For a line which is parallel to y-axis, it is making a 90-degree angle with the positive x-axis. Positive x बरोबर किती angle करती है? 90. So tan 90 किती येतो है? What is tan 90? For a line which is parallel to y-axis, if the line is parallel to y-axis, Sheetal is saying 0, tan 90 0 है बार. मग tan 0 पण 0 आहे, tan 90 पण 0 आहे. tan 0 तर 0 आहे, ऑलरेडी लिहिला इथं. मग काय tan 90 पण 0 आहे? नो. That table must be remembered by everyone. Answer is infinity. So for this line, slope is equal to infinity. In Marathi, slope means utar. This slope is infinity. This slope is positive. This slope is negative. This slope is 0. Okay. So at maxima, what is the slope? What is the derivative? What is the slope? What is the slope? At maxima, what is dy by dx? 0. या पॉइंटला डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किंवा स्लोप किती येणार? मॅक्सिमाला डेरिव्हेटिव्ह किंवा स्लोप किती येणार? 0. So the point at which dy by dx is equal to 0 is the maxima. ज्या पॉइंटला डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 0 येते, dy by dx 0 येतो, that point is maxima. The point at which derivative becomes 0 is maxima. Okay. आता मला सांगा बाळांनो, at minima, if I draw the tangent, tell me what is the slope of this tangent? Slope of tangent means dy by dx. At minima, what is the slope of this tangent? Minima la tangent ka, minimum point la. The point at which y is minimum. If I draw tangent at that point, this point is called as point of maxima. This point is called as point of minima. कारण तिथं lowest value आहे y ची. So it is called as minima point. This is called as maxima point. What is the slope of tangent at this point? Everyone. This tangent is again parallel to x-axis. This tangent is again parallel to x-axis. So what is the slope of line parallel to x-axis? 0. So at minima also derivative is equal to 0. At minima also derivative is equal to 0. At minima also derivative is equal to 0. So slope is equal to 0. इथं पण slope 0 असणार, इथं पण slope 0 असणार. But fine. At a point just before minima, let me take this point. या पॉइंटला विचारात घेतो. At this point, okay, at this point, if I draw the tangent, its slope will be positive, negative or 0? Tell me. या लाईनचा स्लोप कसा असेल? पॉइंट बिफोर मॅक्सिमाच्या थोड्याशा आधीचा पॉइंट, पॉझिटिव्ह, निगेटिव्ह, 0, p and z. Slope will be positive. For this line, slope is positive. For this line, slope is 0. Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. For this line, point before maxima. After maxima, if you choose a point just after maxima, अगदी जवळ असणार आहे, थोडासा लांब मी काढलाय मुद्दाम, so that you can observe it. What will be the slope of this tangent? Positive, negative or 0? What will be slope of this tangent? This line coming down. Going up असेल तर positive, coming down असेल तर negative. Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. Negative. Okay. आता गंमत बघा बाळांनो. Slope at this point, slope is 0. At this point also slope is 0. But sir, how to identify? Slope is 0 means whether it is maxima or minima. How to identify? Slowly we will understand. मला सांगा बाळांनो, slope means dy by dx. Slope means dy by dx. Slope means dy by dx. I want to find rate of change of slope. Means d by dx of slope. काय गंमत आहे बघा, d by dx of slope. Now d by dx of slope means what? Sir, d by dx of slope means rate of change of slope with respect to x. x चेंज व्हायला लागला की स्लोप कसा चेंज होतो. how the slope changes if x changes. Slowly try to understand. So d by dx of slope means d by dx of, what is the meaning of slope? Slope means dy by dx. So d by dx of dy by dx. d by dx of slope means d by dx of dy by dx. ओके, म्हणजे काय करायचं, पहिल्यांदा d by dx of y म्हणजे y ची एकदा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढायची, काहीतरी आन्सर मिळेल, त्याची आणि एकदा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढायची dy by dx, अगेन d by dx of y, d by dx of y. Find out first derivative of y, you will get some answer. Then again find second derivative. So this is called as second derivative. In short, you can write it like this: d by dx of y. पहिल्यांदा y ची एकदा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढा, परत त्याचं आणि एकदा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घ्यायचा आहे, याला म्हणायचं डबल डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. दिस इज कॉल्ड ॲज डबल डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. सो d2 y as it is, dx त्याला लिहायचं dx square. You can write it as dx square. So it will be called as d2y by dx square. It will be called as d2y by dx square. So it is second derivative of y. It is second derivative of y. Up to this reply in the chat box, clear and written. Second derivative कशाला म्हणायचं आहे, दोन वेळा y ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढावी लागेल, एकदा काढावी लागेल स्लोप मिळेल, परत एकदा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढा म्हणजे रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप मिळेल, म्हणजे d by dx ऑफ स्लोप मिळेल. So you have to take the derivative 2 times. Are you getting it? डबल डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ची कॉन्सेप्ट सिंपल आहे, एकदा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढा आन्सर मिळेल, परत एकदा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढा. इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज डबल डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. First find out the first derivative, you will get some answer, and again of that answer again find out second derivative of that answer. पहिल्यांदा काहीतरी डेरिव्हेटिव्ह मिळेल, काहीतरी आन्सर मिळेल, some answer you will get, you will find out derivative of that answer once again. So in this way you will find out derivative 2 times. So that is called as double derivative. But double derivative is rate of change of slope. Rate of change of slope. At this point, decide whether the rate of change of slope is positive, negative or zero. Slope is zero, that I know. At this point slope is zero, that I know. At this point slope is zero, that I know. But just before this point slope was positive. आधी slope positive होता, मग zero झाला आणि पुढे गेलो की slope negative झाला. या पॉइंटच्या आधी, before this point slope was positive. At this point slope is zero, and after this point slope is negative. So slope आधी positive होता, मग zero झाला, slope आधी positive होता, मग zero झाला, मग negative झाला. So at this point if you observe, before this point slope was positive, at this point slope is zero, and after this point slope is negative. So मॅक्सिमाच्या पॉइंटला बाळांनो, at maxima slope कसा चेंज व्हायलाय, let me rub all these things, or let it be. Let me write at maxima, let me copy this entire thing. And then let me rub this thing now. तुमच्याकडे ऑलरेडी लिहिलेलं आहेच, नो प्रॉब्लेम. Fine. You make such 2 lines, 2 columns. Okay, you make such 2 columns. Maximala slope तर 0 आहे, minimala पण slope 0. Again, now write at maxima. At maxima ला जर विचार केला, at a point just before maxima slope कसा होता, positive होता. Then exactly at maxima it became 0. So positive चा 0 झाला. Then at a point just after the maxima the slope became negative. Positive, 0, negative. तर या पॉइंटला स्लोपचा रेट काय आहे, म्हणजे स्लोप रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप बघा, slowly you will understand. Rate of change of slope मॅक्सिमाला काय असेल, पॉझिटिव्ह असेल, झिरो असेल, निगेटिव्ह असेल. एक गोष्ट आधी पॉझिटिव्ह होती, ती झिरो झाली, मग निगेटिव्ह झाली, म्हणजे ती गोष्ट डिक्रीज होतीये ना. आर यू गेटिंग इट? Slope was initially positive, then became zero, then became negative. So it is decreasing. Shall I write slope is decreasing at maxima? Slope आधी पॉझिटिव्ह होता, मग झिरो झाला, आता निगेटिव्ह झाला. मीन्स इट इज डिक्रीजिंग. इट इज डिक्रीजिंग. तो स्लोप डिक्रीज व्हायला लागला या पॉइंटला. आधी पॉझिटिव्ह होता, मग झिरो झाला, आता निगेटिव्ह झाला. सो इट इज डिक्रीजिंग. सो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप जो काय येणार, स्लोप डिक्रीजिंग असल्यामुळं ही व्हॅल्यू डिक्रीज व्हायला लागली आहे, त्यामुळे त्याच्यामधला चेंज निगेटिव्ह येणार. चेंज ऑलवेज कसा असतो, फायनल मायनस इनिशियल. एखादी गोष्ट डिक्रीज होत असेल तर त्याचा फायनल मायनस इनिशियल, चेंज इन स्लोप अपॉन चेंज इन एक्स, चेंज इन स्लोप अपॉन चेंज इन एक्स. एखादी गोष्ट डिक्रीजिंग असेल, इफ समथिंग इज डिक्रीजिंग then its change is negative. If something is increasing, its change is positive. So this change in slope will be negative upon change in x. Change in x तर पॉझिटिव्ह आहे, x तर इन्क्रीज झालाय, x तर आपण इन्क्रीज केला, इथनं इथं गेलो. सो x हॅज इन्क्रीज्ड. सो चेंज इन x पॉझिटिव्ह आहे, चेंज इन स्लोप निगेटिव्ह आहे. सो निगेटिव्ह अपॉन पॉझिटिव्ह, आन्सर विल बी निगेटिव्ह. सो at maxima slope is decreasing. सो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप निगेटिव्ह येणार. स्लोप डिक्रीज व्हायला लागलाय, त्यामुळे रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप निगेटिव्ह आहे. सो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप मीन्स व्हॉट? रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप मीन्स डी बाय डी एक्स ऑफ स्लोप. स्लोप मीन्स dy by dx, मीन्स डबल डेरिवेटिव्ह. सो सेकंड डेरिवेटिव्ह इज निगेटिव्ह. सो ऍट मॅक्सिमा फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव्ह dy by dx is 0, but second derivative is negative. Reply me in the chat box, clear and written. मॅक्सिमाला पहिली डेरिवेटिव्ह जी आहे, मॅक्सिमाला फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव्ह 0 आहे, दॅट इज ओके. बट सेकंड डेरिवेटिव्ह डी बाय dx ऑफ dy by dx इज निगेटिव्ह. पहिली डेरिवेटिव्ह 0 आहे, फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव्ह dy by dx 0 आहे, पण सेकंड डेरिवेटिव्ह दोन वेळा डेरिवेटिव्ह घेतलं तर आन्सर मात्र तिथं निगेटिव्ह येतं बाळ. सो मॅक्सिमा स्लोली वी विल अंडरस्टँड. इनिशियली एक एक पॉइंट, एक एक लाईन जी सांगते ती समजते का बघा. चेक करा. लेट मी कॉपी दिस स्लाइड and let me write at minima. मिनिमाला काय होते बघा बाळा. Let's see what happens at minima. तेव्हा सिंपल पॉइंट सांगितला होता, मॅक्सिमाला काय व्हायला लागले, आधी स्लोप पॉझिटिव्ह होता, मग झिरो झाला, मग निगेटिव्ह. एखादी गोष्ट पॉझिटिव्ह झिरो निगेटिव्ह, आधी जास्त होती पॉझिटिव्ह, म्हणजे पॉझिटिव्ह झिरो निगेटिव्ह, पॉझिटिव्हचा झिरोचा निगेटिव्ह झाला, म्हणजे कमी झाली ना. जी गोष्ट कमी व्हायला लागली त्याचा रेट ऑफ चेंज निगेटिव्ह असतो. सो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप हा निगेटिव्ह आहे, पण स्लोप म्हणजे dy by dx. Slope means dy by dx. This d by dx of dy by dx means second derivative. So second derivative will be negative. First derivative dy by dx means slope. Slope 0 आहे, पण तो इन्क्रीज व्हायला आहे की डिक्रीज व्हायला आहे. तो आधी पॉझिटिव्ह होता, मग 0 झाला, मग निगेटिव्ह झाला. सो इट इज डिक्रीजिंग. सो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ स्लोप निगेटिव्ह आहे. सिमिलरली ऍट मिनिमा, मिनिमाला काय होते बघा, स्लोप या पॉइंटला स्लोप काय होता, at this point before minima slope will be positive, negative or 0. It will be this line, slope positive, negative, 0. It is yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. So just before minima slope was negative, at minima slope 0, correct. Just after minima, at a point just after minima, slope काय will, correct. At a point just after minima, slope will become positive. So slope आधी काय होता, initially the slope was negative. Initially just before minima, minima च्या आधी, before minima the slope was negative. At minima, exactly minima ला slope काय झाला 0. Then just after minima, at a point after minima, the slope became positive. So slope जो होता बाळ तो slope increase झाला. आधी निगेटिव्ह होता 0 पॉझिटिव्ह. एखादी गोष्ट निगेटिव्ह होती, when something is negative then it became 0, then it became positive. If something is given to you which was initially negative, then it became 0, then it became positive, means it is increasing. So at this point the slope is increasing. And if something is increasing, its rate of change is positive. If something is increasing, एखादी गोष्ट increase होत असेल तर त्याचा rate of change means rate of change of slope is positive. But slope means dy by dx. So d by dx as it is, slope means again dy by dx, means 2 times you have to take the derivative. You have to take dy by dx first, then you will get some answer. Again you have to find out the derivative. So at minima, first derivative is 0. You can write this as second derivative. How to write this? D into dy, d square y, or basically it is read as d2y divided by dx square, d2y by dx. Okay, can you hear me now? Yes? Okay, all right. So everyone again concentrate back. Everyone concentrate back. I said slope means dy by dx, d by dx of slope, d by dx of dy by dx. So first derivative means dy by dx. Again, if you take the derivative of the answer, it is called as second derivative. So first derivative is 0 at both the places. At maxima as well as at minima, first derivative is 0. At maxima, derivative is 0. First derivative is 0. Slope is 0. First derivative means slope. First derivative is 0. Maxima ला पण first derivative 0 आहे, minima ला पण first derivative 0 आहे. Maxima ला पण 0 आहे, minima ला पण 0. मग second derivative check करायची. Second derivative check करा. If the second derivative is negative, it is the point of maxima. Identify कसं करायचं, maxima आहे की minima आहे. पहिल्यांदा काय करायचं, derivative equal to 0 लिहा. Derivative equal to 0 लिहा, derivative equal to 0 लिहा. You will get maxima or minima. But how to identify whether it is a maxima or minima? Find out second derivative. Check whether at given point, second derivative is positive or negative. If the second derivative is negative, it is the point of maxima. And if the second derivative is positive, it is the point of minima. In this way, you will identify whether this is maxima or minima. कुठला पॉइंट मॅक्सिमा आहे, कुठला पॉइंट मिनिमा आहे. ज्या पॉइंटला फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 0 असते तो पॉइंट मॅक्सिमा असतो किंवा मिनिमा असतो. पण कळणार कसं मॅक्सिमा आहे की मिनिमा आहे? हाऊ विल वी आयडेंटिफाय वेदर इट इज मॅक्सिमा और मिनिमा? द पॉइंट ॲट विच फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह इज 0, the point at which first derivative is 0 is either maxima or minima. But if you find out second derivative, if it is negative, it is maxima. If you find out second derivative, if it is positive, then it is minima. Reply in the chat box, clear and written. We will solve one example based on it. Maxima, minima, then we'll stop. समजते? कितीही ट्रिकी असेल, कितीही अवघड असेल, किती डिफिकल्ट असेल, तरी ते पॉइंट्स आपण बघायचे, समजायचा प्रयत्न केलाच पाहिजे, राईट? You must do some efforts to understand, right? Fine. So write down example. This chart you shall remember. Maxima ला काय होतं, minima ला काय होतं. Fine. Write down one example. Displacement as a function of time. Displacement as a function of time. Displacement, or you can say position as a function of time, is given to you, is given as displacement is measured by the letter, let's say x is equal to t cube minus 3t square plus 6. Find जसं y ची मॅक्सिमम व्हॅल्यू काढली होती बघा बाळा, जसं y ची मॅक्सिमम व्हॅल्यू काढली होती, y इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ x, तसं इथं काय आहे, x इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ टाइम. ठीक आहे, x आहे तर x आहे, तसं y इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ x असतं, तसं x इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ टाइम. फाइंड मॅक्सिमम, किंवा या लेटरला मुद्दाम फॉर टाइम बिइंग काय करा, फॉरगेट अबाउट दॅट लेटर x, राइट हियर लेटर एज y. इथं y लेटरच लिहा, काही लेटर मध्ये पण कन्फ्युजन करायला नको. राइट हियर लेटर एज y, रब इट अँड राइट इट y. फाइंड मॅक्सिमम व्हॅल्यू ऑफ y, मॅक्सिमम व्हॅल्यू ऑफ y कॅल्क्युलेट करा. also find the time, y ची मॅक्सिमम व्हॅल्यू तर कॅल्क्युलेट करायचीच आहे. also find the time at which y becomes maximum. At which y, also find the time at which y becomes maximum. ज्या टाइमला y मॅक्सिमम होतोय ती टाइमची व्हॅल्यू पण काढा. जस्ट लाईक ज्या x च्या व्हॅल्यूला, at what value of x y becomes maximum, at what value of x y becomes minimum, म्हणजे या व्हॅल्यूज कॅल्क्युलेट करायचे आहेत. as well as what is the maximum value of y, what is the minimum value of y. so y max, y min, x1 x2, just like that, y max, y min, t1 and t2 we have to find out. टाइम पण काढायचे आहेत, ज्या टाइमला y मॅक्सिमम आहे, ज्या टाइमला y मिनिमम आहे. ओके, so let's say this we have asked. We are also asked also find y minimum, y ची मिनिमम व्हॅल्यू किती. also find y minimum and the time at which y becomes minimum. ज्या टाइमला y मिनिमम होतोय तो टाइम पण सांगा. at which y becomes minimum. slowly we will understand. Fine. so पहिला बीट सॉल्व करूया y max चा. एव्हरीवन कॉन्सन्ट्रेट. at maxima, जेव्हा मॅक्सिमा असेल तेव्हा काय असेल. at maxima first derivative of y with respect to t will be equal to 0. स्लोप 0 असणार ना मॅक्सिमाला, फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 0 असणार. सो फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह इक्वल टू 0 करून कॅल्क्युलेशन करा, मॅक्सिमाला काय होते चेक करा. d by dt of y, what is y, y is equal to t cube minus 3t square plus 6. याचा आन्सर 0 यायला पाहिजे. फाइन. डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ t cube with respect to t, n into t raised to n minus 1, just like derivative of x raised to 3 with respect to x. तसं derivative of t raised to 3 with respect to t, जसं x लेटर असं तसं t लेटर आहे. x raised to n ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह n into x raised to n minus 1, just like that t raised to 3 derivative will be 3 into t raised to 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. Minus, can I write this derivative directly or I have to do all the steps? Derivative of t cube d by dt of t cube minus d by dt of t square plus d by dt of 6 is equal to 0. Derivative of t cube with respect to t, 3t square, 3 into t raised to 3 minus 1. This 3 is a constant, I should have written it out of derivative. This 3 is a constant, I should have written it outside derivative. 3 as it is. Derivative of t square with respect to t, 2t plus derivative of 6. 6 is a constant. Derivative of constant is 0. So answer is 3t square minus 3 into 2t is equal to 0. So 3t square minus 6t is equal to 0. You can take 3 common. You can take 3 common. Up to this reply me clear and written. Derivative वाले का बघा काढायला. Check if I am right or wrong. Done. Hmm? 3t square minus 6t equal to 0. 3t square minus 6t equals to 0. Ala? Fine. All right. Maxima la derivative at maxima and minima म्हणूया. At maxima and minima first derivative 0 असणार आहे. First derivative तर 0 असणार आहे. First derivative आली 3t square minus 6t equal to 0 आलं. Right? First derivative we have got it. This value you will write it as 0. dy by dt किती आले? First derivative किती आले? 3t square minus 6t आले. So write down. So dy by dt first derivative किती आली? 0 घ्यायचे मान्य आहे. We know that first derivative should be taken as 0, but dy by dt. What is that value of dy by dt? It is 3t square minus 6t. एवढी आली आहे. That is okay. So पहिल्यांदा dy by dt लिहू. Let us write down 3t square minus 6t. 3t square minus 6t. 3t square minus 6t. पहिल्यांदा first derivative calculate करा. Okay. Equal to 0 वगैरे करू आपण. That we know. Now second derivative of y with respect to t. d2y by dt square, just like d2y by dx square. d2y by dx square सारखं d2y by dt square means d by dt of dy by dt. Slowly try to understand. So find out second derivative. Second derivative try करा बाळांनो. Second derivative try करा. dy by dt already calculate केलेला आहे. 3t square minus 6t. 3t square minus 6t. What is derivative of this? Derivative of each term can be found separately. Minus d by dt of 6t. 3 is a constant out of derivative. Derivative of t square with respect to t. T square ची derivative किती आहे ना? 2t. Minus 6 can be written outside the derivative. Derivative of t with respect to t 1 है ना? 3 can be written outside derivative. 3 can be written outside derivative. Derivative of t square with respect to t. Derivative of t square with respect to t 2t. 6 can be written outside derivative. Derivative of t with respect to t 1. So answer will be 3 into 2 6t minus 6. This is the second derivative. पहिली डेरिव्हेटिव्ह तर मिळाली. पहिल्यांदा काय करायचं? फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह कॅल्क्युलेट करायची. मग काय करायचं? सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह कॅल्क्युलेट करायची. देन फाइंड आउट सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह झाली, सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह झाली. Up to this reply me in the chat box clear and written. CW. Find out first derivative, find out second derivative. Fine. So observe here now. Now write down. Now we know at maxima and minima first derivative 0 असते. dy by dt is 0. Therefore काय first derivative? Sir 3t square minus 60 is equal to 0. You can take this 3 common. You can write t square minus 2t is equal to 0. 3 goes in the denominator, so that will become t square minus 2t equal to 0. Take t as a common. T पण common घ्या. So t minus 2 is equal to 0. दोन फॅक्टर आले, t आणि t minus 2. t आणि t minus 2. So t equal to एक तर 0 यायला पाहिजे, t equal to 0 यायला पाहिजे, और t minus 2 0 यायला पाहिजे, और t minus 2 0. Either t should be equal to 0 or t minus 2 should be equal to 0. So t equal to 0 और t minus 2 0 आहे म्हणजे minus 2 राईटला पाठवा. t equal to 2 पाहिजे. एक तर t 0 पाहिजे नाही तर t 2 पाहिजे, तरच हे सॅटिस्फाय होईल. ओके, सो या पॉइंटला, या टाइमच्या व्हॅल्यूला आणि या टाइमच्या व्हॅल्यूला you will get either maxima or minima. Up to this, reply in the chat box, clear and reply. For this value of time and for this value of time, you will get maxima and minima. Where exactly maxima, where exactly minima, we don't know. But at this value of, for this value of time, value of y will become maximum or minimum. For this value of time, value of y will become maximum or minimum, that we know. Now at exactly for what value of time it is maximum or minimum, that we don't know. We'll figure out. We'll figure out. Now आता हे फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह इक्वल टू 0 करून झालं. आता या टाइमच्या व्हॅल्यूला आणि या टाइमच्या व्हॅल्यूला सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं. फॉर t इक्वल टू 0, आता चेक करूया ना. फॉर t इक्वल टू 0 सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय आहे, पॉझिटिव्ह आहे, निगेटिव्ह आहे की 0 आहे. d2y by dt स्क्वेअर. चेक सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह. व्हॉट इज d2y by dt स्क्वेअर फॉर टाइम t इक्वल टू 0 असताना, म्हणजे यातल्या पहिल्या व्हॅल्यूला जी आली आहे ती. ओके, पहिली व्हॅल्यू जी काय आली आहे त्या व्हॅल्यूला सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह चेक करा. व्हॉट इज सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह? 60 minus 6. Second derivative is 60 minus 6. Second derivative is 60 minus 6. Second derivative for t equal to 0 काय येते बघा. t equal to 0 टाका. 60 minus 6 ची व्हॅल्यू for t equal to 0. Evaluate this function for t equal to 0. So 6 into 0 minus 6. आन्सर काय आलं? -6 आलं. अरे म्हणजे बाळ निगेटिव्ह आलं. सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह निगेटिव्ह आहे. t इक्वल टू 0 ला सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह निगेटिव्ह आहे. सो ऍट t इक्वल टू 0 y काय असेल, मॅक्सिमा असेल की मिनिमा असेल? सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह निगेटिव्ह आली आहे. t इक्वल टू 0 ला y मॅक्सिमम व्हॅल्यू असेल की मिनिमम असेल? y विल बी मॅक्सिमम और मिनिमम. चेक द क्रायटेरिया, चेक द रूल. Max or mean? Max or mean? So at t equal to 0, y is equal to y max. Y काय असेल? y max असेल. ओके, सो y max काढायचा आहे म्हणजे काय काढणार तुम्ही? y max काढायचा आहे म्हणजे y काढणार at t equal to 0 ला. t equal to 0 चा y म्हणजेच मॅक्सिमम y. t equal to 0 चा y म्हणजेच मॅक्सिमम y. सो y max is equal to y at t equal to 0. t equal to 0 असताना y ची व्हॅल्यू काय दिली? What is the value of y we are given? t cube minus 3t square plus 6. We are given value of y as, y ची व्हॅल्यू काय दिली? t cube minus 3t square plus 6. This is the value of y we are given. Okay, this value you have to evaluate at t equal to 0. t equal to 0 ला ही व्हॅल्यू इव्हॅल्युएट करा. So you will get maximum value of y. So y max किती येते बघा ते बाळ. +6. That is the maximum value of y. Y max आला +6. That's the maximum value of y. केव्हा मिळणार? when the time is 0. when the time is 0. reply me in the chat box, clear and written. slowly you will understand. एक एक्झाम्पल इनफ आहे, कारण त्याच्यामध्ये वाय मॅक्स पण काढणार, वाय मिन पण काढणार, वाय मॅक्स चा टाइम, वाय मिन चा टाइम, सगळ्या पॉसिबिलिटीज. फाइन. आता बाळांनो, सेकंड टाइम काय आला होता? आपण टाइमच्या दोन पॉसिबल व्हॅल्यूज काढल्या, वेअर गिवन व्हॅल्यू ऑफ वाय कॅन बी मॅक्सिमम और मिनिमम. नाउ फॉर टाइम इक्वल टू 2 चेक करा. फॉर टाइम इक्वल टू 2 सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह चेक करा. फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह तर 0 आहे, बोथ ऍट मॅक्सिमा अँड मिनिमा. त्याच्यावरनं पहिल्यांदा टाइमच्या व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट केल्या. फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह वरनं काय केलं बा? फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह वी इक्वेटेड फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह टू 0. बोथ ऍट बोथ मॅक्सिमा अँड मिनिमा. मॅक्सिमाला आणि मिनिमाला दोन्हीकडे फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह तर 0 आहे. At both maxima and minima, first derivative is 0. From that, you find out the values of time at which given value can be maximum or minimum. Y can be maximum or minimum. कुठल्या टाइमच्या व्हॅल्यू साठी y maximum आहे, that you first figure out. Then find out second derivative for these values. Okay. स्टेप बाय स्टेप कसं केलं होतं? पहिल्यांदा फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढलं, डायरेक्टली इक्वल टू 0 केलं तरी चालतंय, नाही केलं तरी चालतंय. पहिल्यांदा फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढा. Okay, first of all find out first derivative, then find out second derivative. एकदा फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्ह मिळालं की सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काढा. फर्स्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्हला इक्वल टू 0 करा, टाइमच्या व्हॅल्यूज मिळवा. देन फॉर द फर्स्ट व्हॅल्यू ऑफ टाइम चेक व्हॉट इज सेकंड डेरिव्हेटिव्ह, चेक वेदर इट इज मॅक्सिमा और मिनिमा, अँड देन फाइंड आउट मॅक्सिमम व्हॅल्यू ऑफ वाय और मिनिमम व्हॅल्यू ऑफ वाय. आता टाइमच्या व्हॅल्यू साठी, आता टाइमच्या सेकंड व्हॅल्यू साठी, फॉर द सेकंड व्हॅल्यू ऑफ टाइम check the second derivative. For t equal to 2, what is the second derivative? d2y by dt square for time equal to 2. काय आहे d2y by dt square? Second derivative is what? Our second derivative is 60 minus 6. It is 60 minus 6. This function we have to evaluate at t equal to 2. So it will be 6 into 2 minus 6, 12 minus 6, it will be equal to 6. But it is positive. If the second derivative is positive, it is maxima or minima? Check the rules. Second derivative is positive, so it is minima. So it is minima. So right, so for t equal to 2, y is equal to y min. Y ची व्हॅल्यू काय असेल? मिनिमम असेल. Therefore y min means that value of y which is at time equal to 2 second. अशी y ची व्हॅल्यू काढा जेव्हा टाइम 2 असेल. That value of y will be minimum. That value of y at which time is equal to 2 second is the minimum value of y. Okay, because y is minimum at t equal to 2. T equal to 2, y is minimum. So evaluate value of y at t equal to 2. What is y? Y is given to us as, you can check what is y. T cube minus 3t square plus 60. Y is given as t cube minus 3t square plus 6. This function we have to evaluate for t equal to 2. T equal to 2 टाक. 2 cube plus 3 into 2 square. T equal to 2 टाका सगळीकडे. 3 cube t equal to 2 ना. 2 cube minus 3 into 2 square. 2 cube minus 3 into 2 square plus 6. 8 minus 2 square is 4. 4 into 3. I have made a mistake. 2 cube minus 3t square, 2 cube minus 3t square plus 6. 2 square is 4, 4 into 3 is 12 plus 6. 8 minus 12 minus 4 plus 6. So that is the minimum value of y. y ची minimum value plus 2 आहे जेव्हा टाइम 2 आहे. y ची minimum value 2 आहे जेव्हा टाइम 2 आहे. The minimum value of y is plus 2 when the time is 2. And the maximum value of y is plus 6. Maximum value of y is plus 6 and that maximum value is when the time is 0. Y maximum क्यों है? When the time is 0. And what is the maximum value of y? 6. Slowly try to understand. Reply me in the chat box up to this clear and written. So are the things taught in today's lecture clear to all of you? If required, watch the last part of the lecture once again. Okay, if required, last 10-20 minutes, watch that once again. Maxima, minima. Okay, is there extra class today? No, there will not be any extra class. If required, watch this lecture once again. Okay, everything is recorded. I will upload it soon, so you can watch it. Fine. So guys, in this lecture we will stop at this point. Remaining things we will see in the next lecture. Have a good day and nice day to all of you. Okay, keep on studying. Okay, chalo bye. Yes, solve the exercise of first chapter and extra questions. Okay, chalo bye. Good day.